Alright, what's up, everybody? Today, as you can see, we're going to live stream. We're going to be talking about DLC 15. We're going to be, yeah, my phone went off right there. We're going to be talking about DLC 15. We're going to be doing raids. We're going to be doing generally whatever anybody wants to do. If you're in the chat and you do want to join me, or you do need something, maybe you want a skill unlocked, we can go ahead and we can do that. I'm going to be on for a few hours. What's up, Dragon Ball? I'm going to wait until a bunch of people get in here to actually just start discussing anything DLC 15, if people are actually going to join. But if you're in the chat right now, go ahead and let me know what you think so far from that first DLC 15 trailer release. Personally, it was pretty much everything I expected it to be. I thought we would get a preview of both the Gammas, and we did. Now, according to my thumbnail, which is taken straight from that video, straight from that reveal, it looks like we're going to be getting only 3 characters. And personally, I think that's going to end up being just the bad guys, just Gamma 1, Gamma 2, and maybe even Cell Max. I think they're going to stick it with 3 because, yeah, when you look at that thumbnail, why would they not? You know, and they're going to be releasing 2 of them. So I think the next pack is probably going to be the heroes. Right now, I'm just going around doing these guru missions. I'm trying to unlock this stuff real quick because I got to get my female Saiyan to where I can level up her stats to 125. This is a character I want to start using. I'm going to start doing some builds with the female Saiyans, putting out more build videos here soon. But yeah, me personally, I actually really did like what I saw in that trailer. I thought the combo looked pretty good. I thought the preview of the moves that we got from them looked pretty good. I'm looking forward to it. I like that counter move. So yeah, I can't wait for those to come in. And I'm curious to see if both of them are actually going to have the same set of moves, the same set of combos and all. Because that would be a little disappointing unless it's literally one character from them, and then we're going to get, maybe the different preset will have Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 on it. That is a possibility, and then we get maybe both the Orange Piccolo and the Beast Gohan. I'm not counting on it, though. Alright, so anybody that's in here, if you do want to raid, I am on PlayStation. So drop your PSNs and I will try and add you. And you can jump in with me. I'll create my own room and then we can all play. But if not, I'm going to be just joining random rooms for right now and just having some fun with these raids. There are a lot of rewards for those of you that don't know. There are a whole bunch of rewards that you're going to get from this. I don't know what every single one of them is. But there are definitely a ton of them. A couple outfits, a bunch of Super Souls. I think there's some artworks. There's a lot of stuff with it. Hopefully my connection's not too bad for this. It's pretty bad. One thing that sucks about living in my area, we have terrible internet. Like, some of the worst internet. Oh, I'm going to use this one. Now, me personally, I'm hoping this DLC comes out around the one did last year. It came out like the first week of November. Hopefully, maybe even in October, we'll end up getting this DLC because I'm really looking forward to what it has. There is the possibility, with it being split up into 2 packs, I don't think we would get the actual Awoken skills for our characters right off the first pack. I think it's more going to be a character pack. Dragon Ball, you're on PlayStation also. And like I said, if you want to do some raids, man, just let me know your PSN, and I will add you in, and we can do them. I think the first one's going to be character pack, though, and we're going to get a bunch of characters, bunch of moves, and then hopefully it'll, maybe in the second pack, they'll actually give us, like, the transformations for our characters. Now, I don't know how that would work. Obviously, the Orange Piccolo transformation we'd be able to get for our Namekians. But that Beast transformation from Gohan, I'm hoping that doesn't end up being just like a Saiyan-only transformation, you know, because Gohan is a Saiyan. At the very least, I would love it to be for Earthlings. That would be great. Apparently, I cannot hit him with this Innocence Bullet. They keep knocking him away. There we go. Always like to get off that Innocence Bullet. I don't know how much it really helps, but it gives them a constant life drain, so I like to use it when I'm doing raids. Like, I like to maximize damage as much as I can. Midoriya Headbutt's another good one, because then you can just break their stamina, and you know they can't evasive out of it. I'm probably going to end up doing another build here soon, and refining my raid build, and I'll probably make a video on that within the next month or so. And it's probably going to be with my new character, my female Saiyan, because, you know, you want to maximize your damage, and they do have the most Ki Blast damage in the game. This is one part of these missions that I really, really don't like. Oh, wow, I actually stayed. No. I cannot lock. Where? Come on. There it goes. Oh, I just got tore up right there. Gotta heal myself. Ooh, stop looking at me. And hopefully that connects. Tunish, what do you mean by do I have any forms? Oop, I gotta charge up. I'm not paying attention here. Dark Spider-Man 6. Dragon Ball, I'll add you right after I finish this raid. Oh, I didn't realize he was doing a grab. You gotta love when your move goes right past them. Don't break me. Good. Oh, of course, as soon as I break them, we're going to get knocked back through the portals again. Yeah, this is definitely one of the raids that I'm not a big fan of. Oh, wow, twice I was able to not get knocked back. I guess I got that block off in time. I don't know if that really helps, but I usually hold block, because I'd rather be out here getting the damage in than being back there. But let me know what you guys think. As far as DLC 15 goes, what is the thing you're looking forward to most right now that we have seen? Really, it's only been Gamma 1, Gamma 2, and some of the moves, but, I'll be honest, the combos were looking pretty good. The moves were looking pretty good. So, all in all, I'm looking forward to... Oh, I'm about to die. Okay, there we go. I'm looking forward to what these characters have to offer. I think they did a good job on the last DLC with... Wow, I'm just getting tore up. I need to get him off of me. I think they did a good job on the last characters. GT Vegeta is freaking amazing off the last DLC. Oh, good. Oh, of course, since he's not on me, we're going to get hit. And everybody really was really good off that last DLC, in my opinion, combos-wise, move-wise. I think Dispo had some broken moves. I don't think anything's been patched, but there are ways to abuse his ultimate big time. And even that... Oop. Of course I got caught in it. Yeah, there are ways to abuse those moves big time. That's one thing Xenoverse needs to work on, is bringing some kind of balance to this game. Another thing I've noticed after the past couple DLCs is that they are adding... Really? Wait, are we done? I wasn't paying attention. They've been adding a lot of little key blasts into the combos. Now, I don't know if this is a thing they're going to start doing with everybody. I do like it at some points, but sometimes it's a little much. I don't know if maybe, because, I know a lot of people have seen the Xenoverse 3 leaks. Not really leaks, it's just what somebody said, but they're very reputable. They seem to know what they're talking about and always put out good information. That Xenoverse 3 is going to be announced next year and come out early 2024. I'm wondering if they're doing all this with the combos, and hopefully most of you guys have gotten the last DLC and you know what I'm talking about, where they put in the key blast and they're more animated. I wonder if it's like a test for that to see how people like it, or if it's just what they've already decided that they are going to do. Wait, how do I... Dragon Ball, just give me a minute. I'll try and add you. I literally just switched to the PS5 not too long ago. So adding people and stuff is not something I've had to do on here yet. Search for players, alright. Dark Spider-Man 6. Alright, I've sent you out a friend request. Whenever I see that you accept it, man, I'll go ahead. Nope, you accepted it. I'll go ahead and I'll make a lobby for us, and we'll see who else joins. I'll give you an invite for it. Apparently my internet is being really slow today. You gotta love living in the middle of nowhere. You get the worst internet possible. Put on one private slot. Hopefully this is gonna work. Good. Alright, I sent out that invitation. If you want to join, go ahead and join up. If not, like I said, I'll be playing for a while. So if you want to join later, you can go ahead and join later. But yeah, I'm wondering if a lot of things they're doing in these DLCs is testing out things for the next game. I think that's a real possibility because I've noticed they have changed the combos up a good bit. They're more animated, there's more to them. A lot more cancels in them now, too. I don't know if a lot of you guys have noticed that. And I need to put out some more combo videos because there really are a lot more cancels that they're giving the characters, which is a good thing. Like that GT Vegeta has a ton of cancels. Like there's so many, it's a little ridiculous. I know that Ultra Instinct Sign Goku, that one is not my favorite character. I would rather stick with the Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. That one to me has better cancels, better combo extenders, if you want to call them. They're not so much cancels in that Goku, but a lot of ways to loop your combos and keep them going and make it fun. And I think that's something the game needs. That's something I hope they address in the next game, is making sure all characters do have some kind of cancel combos because they really help to increase the speed of the gameplay, which I think is essential in a Dragon Ball game, and the fun of it, the way you can just loop your combos, go into different combos, and it just gives you a lot more variety when it comes to your combo abilities. Not having cancel combos has destroyed, in my opinion, a bunch of the cast characters. Even some of the regular characters, like female Saiyans, female Majins, like they don't seem to have a whole lot of variety in their stuff. Or sorry, female Earthlings. Female Majins are actually really, really fun to use. They've got awesome cancels. Like they're my second favorite after the male Earthling. The male Majins too, they have awesome combos. If you have never used a male Majin, they're really fun to use. I don't know how good they are PvP wise or anything, but they are really fun to use. And we're about to get knocked back. But yeah, I think that's where a lot of the male Earthling hate comes from because they have such a good cancel combo that it's hard to compete with it. Now, I know there's combos from other people. I know there's ways around that stuff, and I know it's annoying seeing the square triangle, all the time from them. But at the same time, like, that's what makes the character good, you know? And they actually took out, I don't know if you guys remember from the beta, they actually took out a bunch of combos. A couple of the cancel combos from a male Earthling. Which was a little disappointing because when we found them out, we were using like every single one of those cancels in that beta, and it made it a lot more fun. It really did. It makes the game a lot more fun when you have that kind of variety in your attacks. So I'm hoping that they're kind of testing that out. Like I said, it seems like they've been doing a lot more as far as what is going on here. I'm lagging big time. There's nobody there. It seems like they're testing out some things as far as that goes with the new characters. So hopefully they continue that. And hopefully those rumors are true about Xenoverse 3. I'm not getting my hopes up. I know that the game will be made one day. If you just look at, sure, from a number standpoint of how much money that they have made off of these games, there's like no reason to not make another game. And I figured they were waiting until the PS5 was more readily available, the Xbox Series X, whatever it's called, I believe that's what it's called, until they were more readily available so that they could really sell the game, because not a lot of people have the PS5. It took us a while to be able to get this PS5. My wife had been looking for a long time to be able to get me one. She wanted to surprise me, but she couldn't find one anywhere. It took like 4 months to be able to get one, actively looking. So yeah, hopefully it's a sign of things to come. Hopefully too that this last DLC pack is going to be the last one. Because if it is, that means that most likely we're getting another game, and we're getting it soon. Because I don't think they expect Dragon Ball The Breakers to be a game that people are just going to play and play and play, because to me it doesn't look that good. Now, from what I've seen, it is only going to be like $20-$30, which is probably the only way anybody's going to buy it, is if it's that cheap. But it doesn't look like it's got like the playability in it. It doesn't look like a game that you're just going to want to keep coming back to. I'm looking forward to see how they link this to that and give us extra content through that. And I think that's what's going to end up like making the game last as long as it does, is because it's going to be linked to Xenoverse. Wow, I'm getting tore up. I gotta start paying attention here. I don't even know what's going on right now. Is this dude even helping me? No, he's not. Alright. Maybe it's time to pay attention now. Where am I going? But yeah, I'm curious to see how that Breakers is going to link up and what it's going to add to this game. I don't expect it to add much. Probably some new items, hopefully some like clothing options and stuff. That's another thing. That's one thing I was very disappointed in the last DLC with, is the fact that we didn't really get clothing options. Like, we didn't get good 5-star clothing. One of the things I love to do is I love to make my QQ bangs. And if you don't get good 5-star clothing, the QQ bangs suck. Like, I've tested it out extensively. You go back and look through all my videos, and you will see that pretty much, unless I really need to pay attention, unless you're running plus 15, minus 15 clothes for your QQ bang, they're not going to give you the stats you're looking for. Essentially, like, you will never get anything over like a plus 18, I think, when I was testing it out, and I would test it with like hundreds. I would do the same set of clothing like 100 times easily, and not really end up with anything. Like, it's just not there. Like, you don't get the good stats. You can find some good like all plus 18s and stuff like that, but as far as it like actually giving you really really good, because I've got plus 22s, I've got plus 21s with no negatives on them. And I have not yet found any clothing that isn't a plus 15, minus 15 that will produce that. And they just haven't been giving that in the past few DLCs. Like, they give us 5-star clothing, but they've got weird stats on them. I'm going to show you here in just a second what I'm talking about. Oh, wrong. Let's go into equipment list. Look, 5-star clothing, it's only giving us a plus 9. You know? Plus 9, minus 6. This clothing is terrible. Terrible when it comes to actually making QQ bangs. And it's one spot where I think they're really messing up. Even Goku's Final Dragon Ball Z Gi, I did extensive testing with this one. Even though it's a plus 3 in everything, it doesn't produce the best QQ bangs. Now, I've mixed it with other things that do produce good stuff, like the Beerus and Bardock top. Like, that is probably the best thing to mix. But it doesn't produce a lot of good results. I was actually disappointed. I actually mixed nothing but Goku's Final Dragon Ball Z Gi, and like the amount, I was getting maybe like 25% of them were actually 6 stars, and most of them were garbage. Now, I do think I got a few that were like keepers, but the majority of them were straight garbage, where if you mix that Bardock and Beerus gear, you're like guaranteed to find something good out of that. Like, there's no way, and it gives you a variety of stuff. You can find striker clothes, QQ Key Blaster clothes, all kinds of stuff out of those. Atrocity, yo, what's up, man? We're just hanging out, doing some raids, doing whatever. Talking about DLC 15. So yeah, that's one aspect where they really need to start stepping up these DLCs. If they're going to keep giving us more, they need to give us usable stuff. Of course, communication error occurred. All right, Dragon Ball, if you're still in here, man, I'll keep sending you invites. You know, another thing that's been disappointing too was the Super Souls. We got a ton of good Super Souls in not DLC 14, but DLC 13. And yeah, it just the last DLC was disappointing in a lot of ways with a lot of things. Like it seemed like it would be better. It seemed like it would be a lot better when it came to the Super Souls. They need to start stepping that up a little bit. Like, I know they can't make them too overpowered, but I don't think there was any useful Super Souls out of the last one. I'll have to take a look. I do believe I got all of them on this account. So I'll have to go back and take a look at what there actually was. But as far as I remember, I was not happy with the Super Souls in this game from the last DLC. But let me know what you guys think. There are, okay, Dragon Ball, there are some useful ones. I wasn't sure. I got to go back and check. There was nothing that stood out to me. Like I said, in like DLC, 13, there were ones that I looked at and was like, yes, this is very, very useful. I think it was like one of them was like the Vegeta Super Soul that gives the key regen, gives a boost to like all damage or something like that. There were a lot of useful ones in the past, but this last one, nothing I saw was just like, man, I really, really got to use this thing. So after this raid, I'm gonna go check them all out, see exactly what we got out of that last one. And on this raid too, I believe there are a ton of actual, there are a ton of Super Souls, but they're just not. I don't know what they are. I'm getting knocked away again. Pop a healing capsule for those that need it. Oh, great. I'm in here with the computer. Oh. All right. So yeah, hopefully they start adding some more good stuff. Hopefully the moves are good. The counter attack that they showed, I believe it was a counter attack that they showed for Gamma 2, looked pretty cool. It may have been a little bit slow. We just got all those counterattacks out of the last one, so I'm not sure how good it's actually gonna do. Hopefully it's a good one, because I do like the counterattacks in the game. It's always fun to have them, use them. They went a little overboard on that last DLC, though. I think, what, like easily three moves were just counterattacks. I want to see some cooler ultimates. They've been a little disappointing on the ultimates recently, too. 3-star, they don't do any damage. Like, we need something better. We definitely need something better. Oop. Oh, I have no key. I'm sitting here trying to do stuff, not even paying attention. I ain't even got no key. Of course. Man, I'm doing terrible on these raids. Knocked back again. Hopefully it's not Mira again. I don't know why Mira is the most annoying one on here for some reason. No, good. I'll take Lord Slug any day. That's a lot easier. You know, one thing that really disappointed me too, and I know why they did the, oh, come on, man, with that stuff. I know why they did that Super Mix Capsule Z is because so many people had the mods that they all had the +5 QQ bangs, and that is one of the reasons they introduced the 6-star ones. But I'll tell you what, if you for some reason don't have any DLC, can't get them 6-star items because you can't play online, the best thing to mix, it gave me better results than anything else at that time, was Lord Slug and PyCon Close. Was the best thing you can mix. You go back to my early QQ Bang videos, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I was getting like +14, -5, instead of like a +15, -15. In my opinion, that was way better. Way better. Already charged up, but everything's so laggy, it's making it look like he's... Is he actually out there? He is actually out there. So yeah, for anybody that is watching that doesn't have access to the, to play online, you ain't got PlayStation Plus, the Xbox Live, whatever that stuff's called, definitely mix PyCon and Lord Slug's Close. You will not be disappointed, Save you up a bunch. I can't remember. You just mix them with a 5-star item, and excellent results out of that. Like, literally the best results I had at that time. And I was a little disappointed because I was finding other unique things. 4-star clothing was actually better than 5-star clothing to mix before they released the 6-star clothing, the ability to make the 6-star QQ bangs. And I was finding a lot of good, unique combinations of clothes. And now it's just like you're pretty much the best thing you can do is Beerus Bardock. Like, you can find anything in there. I do have other recipes that you guys can look up. I want to say one of them is like Kaba and something else. It might have been Cabba mixed to himself. Lando, you do not need PlayStation Plus to play Xenoverse 2, but you do need it if you want to play with other people. So you can play the game just fine. But like I was just mentioning, you won't be able to get like the Super Mix capsules. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a second since this is over. You won't be able to get the Super Mix capsules because the only way to do that is to play online with other people. So if you don't have PlayStation Plus, definitely look into what I'm talking about with these QQ bangs if you end up getting Xenoverse 2. From the way it sounds, I don't think you have Xenoverse 2, but you definitely can enjoy the game without it. Me personally, I have pretty much avoided online play aside from raids and stuff like that. But right over here, you have this multiplayer mode, and in here is where you can get the Super Mix capsules. I'm not going to go all the way in, but you go in there and you can do like Expert Mission Tour, Parallel Quest Tour, and they will give you the Super Mix capsules, so you can get that 6-star clothing. And this is what I'm talking about right here. Where are they? These two things came out pretty much because of all the mods and everybody running around with a +5, all +5 QQ bang. But if you can't play online, that is your best bet, man. Get that PyCon and them Lord Slug clothes and mix them with anything you got. I can't remember. I think I used to do the Sensu bean sprouts. I believe that might be the only 5-star mixing item. I know some people did it with the Hercule badges. Personally, I didn't see anything good off that. And you can get excellent clothes off of that. Timebreaker mask, yeah. Nostalgic dweeb, man. We need that Timebreaker mask. Like, that is one thing that I don't understand why is it not an accessory in this game? Like, that's like a main part of the game. Why would that not be a thing? That should also be like a power-up, too. Like, I don't know how it would work, but like an awoken skill, like, I don't know, Mira jumps out of nowhere, throws that mask on you, and then you just power up and become bad guy. I don't know. But that should definitely be in the game somehow. Lando, no problem, man. Like I said, Xenoverse 2 is a fun game to play offline. The only reason I'm still playing it right now, most likely, is because I avoided the PvP in this game. I did play it at the beta. Decided, I was like, I'm going to wait until they fix the online because the netcode, hit detection, so many things are just messed up when it comes to this game. The balance, there is no balance when it comes to Xenoverse 2. And, yeah, the PvP was just a toxic area. Xenoverse 1, that's all I did. PvP all day, PlayStation 3, PS4 when I got here. And, yeah, I just couldn't do it anymore. So playing offline is literally the only thing that has probably kept me with this game for so long. The Timebreaker outfit, yeah, man, there's so many things that they just need in this game, Nostalgic. Like, so many things that they haven't put in. I want to know where's Tien's other outfit. Like, I like that outfit off him. He's got that, I think it's like the 3rd preset or whatever. I love that outfit. They need to give us that whole outfit. Another thing, where is Mira's whole outfit? You know, we get the pants, we get the top, but we don't get the I guess you call it a skirt thing on him, and it just makes it look weird without that on our characters. I don't know. To me, it makes it look weird. It's like, where are some of these things? Another thing I've been looking for, and this is just, you know, me nitpicking, but moves-wise, in Xenoverse 1, one of my favorite characters to use was 17, because I loved that Smile Charge, man. Smile Charge was so awesome. I loved that move, and we don't have it. We still don't have it. You know, a lot of people said in Xenoverse 1, they were glad we didn't get Super God Fist for our created characters because people would abuse it, and I don't think it got abused that much when it came to Xenoverse 2. Like, I really don't. So at this point, it's like, where is that for us? You know, we need that for our characters. Apparently, nobody is on for raid quests right now. Me and Dark Spider-Man might just have to go at it alone. So I'm fine with that. It doesn't matter to me. Computers are just there. They'll distract him. I'll give it another minute. Okay. But yeah, hopefully when they come out with Xenoverse 3, yeah, I'm going to ready up. I'm tired of waiting. Hopefully when they come out with Xenoverse 3, they give us all the things that they haven't. You know, they need to give us all the outfits to color. I've got a whole bunch. I've got like 3, maybe 4 videos on changes we need for Xenoverse 3. And so far, it's only gone over the character creation. So I'm just going to talk about a couple of those things. Why can we not color just every outfit we can? You know what I mean? There's no reason that we shouldn't be able to color just our cast characters' clothing. The clothing we unlock for our characters, we should be able to do that with no problem. Like, there's mods. I have mods on the PC. I can change the color of any clothing. We should be able to do that in this game. There's so many little things that they just got wrong. Like the Saiyan hair. Why does it not spike up? Why can't you... They should have a hair design for each hair for a Saiyan, for anything, I guess, that can fit on an Earthling or a Saiyan. They should have designed a Super Saiyan version for each so that when you power up for Super Saiyan, it has a unique hairstyle. Dragon Ball, another good one, man. Where is Super Saiyan 4 transformation? It's like, that would be one of my favorites, as long as it didn't just turn you into Goku like Super Saiyan 3. You know, that's one thing I hate about Super Saiyan 3, is you literally just become Goku. You know, and purification, you just become Kid Buu. Like, I want to see something better than that. Moving Saiyan tail. But, well, even just the ability to have the Saiyan tail be a part of you without it being an accessory. Like, even something like that would be good. Like, why does it have to be an accessory? Why isn't it just an option that we get for our characters when it comes to actually... Oh, there we go. Oh, I messed that up. Whatever. Why isn't that an option just when we create our Saiyan characters? We should have that option for a tail. You know, I know that we have options on, like, certain outfits. What Bardock's outfit, right off the top of my head, has the tail wrapped around it, which is cool. But, you know, we need more options in this game. The character creation is the most basic thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't know how many of you play, like, WWE games. What's up? No. I don't know if you played WWE games, man, but their character creation has been on another level for like 20 years. You have been able to do so much stuff in those games, and for some reason, Dragon Ball is just like way behind. Like way behind when it comes to character creation. Now, I don't want a full morphing system, like where you can body morph every little part. I think that would be too much, but we definitely, oh, come on. I gotta pay attention. We definitely need more options. Like I said, I cover these in my videos, but like we need different body sizes. Like I want a Nappa body size, Raccoon. I want to be able to be like a kid form. Like I want to be as small as like Kid Trunks, Goten, Kid Gohan. Like I should be able to make that small of a body style for myself. Like there's no reason not to. Even when it comes to things like the eyes, like I should have eye options from every character in the game because they're already there. They're already in the game. Nose options, mouth options, you know, head shapes, ear shapes, all of that stuff should just be options that are already in the game. They're way behind when it comes to character creation in this game. Like, so far, it's ridiculous. He thought he was getting away there. Timebreaker story mode. Don't even get me started on the story mode, man. I'm going to be so pissed. If Xenoverse 3 comes out and it's got the same story mode again, but just adding more of the super, I'm going to be a little bit pissed because they have infinite options with the way they're doing it. You know, because part of this is like from Dragon Ball Heroes and stuff. They have so many things that they could do, but they're not doing. Like, they could give us a whole complete new story where, like, something's happening in, like, Cabba's universe, and we got to go help them out. introduce us to all new villains. Obviously, we're going to see characters we already know, Kale, Caulifla, Hit, and stuff like that. But they could just do so much more. I don't want to just run through the same tired story mode and then still just, what are they going to add? You know, the Moro arc, the Granola arc, or whatever this arc is called that they've been going through. It's old. Like, nobody wants to play this dated story mode. It was good for the first game. Second game, a little too much. A little too much. Also, they tricked us. I don't know if you guys remember, when they were putting out trailers and stuff for Xenoverse 2, they told us, oh, we're going to have the option. Where is the enemy? Okay. They're going to have the option to, we can, like, alter time, is the way they made it seem. Like, we would have the ability to affect time and stuff like that. And then they gave us, what, like 2 missions? Maybe 3? I don't even remember at this point, because it was so bad. We got, like, 2 options, and it didn't even matter what we chose, because it didn't affect anything. It was just like, we could choose to help Trunks, I think, or not help him. That was it. Like, what good is that? They need... First of all, consider we're on PS5 and the things that just can be done now, they need, like, branching storylines to where I can affect anything. If I want my character to be bad, I can be bad. I can alter the course of history, and depending on what I choose, obviously, my story mode is going to change. Like, that should be a thing. That should have been a thing a long time ago when it comes to this game. The fact that it's not it's kind of like an insult. Because there's just no reason to not have it. Yes, exactly. It's exactly nostalgic dweeb. We should be able to be bad in this game. I know that's not like, you know, it's Dragon Ball, you're supposed to be the hero and stuff, but we should be able to make our bad guy character, like make our own bad guy character and run it through our own story mode, you know, to where we're affecting time, we're messing with the Z fighters and all. Oh, apparently he's locked on me. Yay. Like, that would make the game interesting again. I hope they are smart enough to do something like that to where it's not just going to be the same old story mode again. Because if they do that, they're gonna piss off a lot of people when it comes to this game. If they don't do something about the character creation, that's gonna piss off a lot of people. Because this game is based around character creations, based around building up your own character and making them what you want. Now, from Xenoverse 1 to this, it's a big difference. You know, they gave us a lot more of the customizable clothes, which I really do appreciate, because some of them are really cool, and I do love being able to customize them. But what they're giving us now, for the most part, it's like I said, this is stuff like WWE games were doing like 20 years ago, probably more than 20 years ago. Custom aura, that's something I discuss in one of those videos too. And people are like, well, what about transformations? And let me customize the aura for that too. If I change the aura color, you know, it should apply all throughout. Like, I want to be able to customize my characters any way I want. Another thing I thought about too is even when it just comes to your skill set. Now, I know you couldn't, I don't know how hard it would be for them. Obviously, I don't design video games or anything like that. But they should have default options for every single one. Like, if I want my character to have all blue moves, I should be able to change it to, like, default colors of, like, you know, they've got a default blue, green, red, orange, purple, pink, whatever. You know, your basic colors, you should be able to change the color of your moves, your aura, to these basic colors. To me, that would be one of the best things. More customization options for Mentor. Yeah, I think they should. I think we should have the ability to put different clothing on our mentors. I know you can get the gifts and unlock can't you unlock secondary outfits? I've never actually done it because personally I don't really care that much about it. But if we could, I probably would customize them a lot more than I do right now. Like, I've got most of them unlocked. In fact, yesterday I was doing the raids, and I think I ended up getting 5 customization keys yesterday. Oh, wow. Did I get one of these today? I must have got one today. So right now, I'm only missing 17, and it just happens to be the only one I really wanted. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Like, still can't get that character unlocked for some reason. Don't know what it is. Been doing these raids. Cannot get that unlocked. I think, matter of fact, if I do end up getting it unlocked today, that's probably when I'll quit doing the raids, because it's been a long time coming. Like, I should have been able to unlock this character by now. Because I really want to mess around with the options in him. I'm going to have to start doing that soon. Messing around with all the custom partners and just seeing what I can come up with as far as, like, the moves that'll work together and just be really, really effective. Anybody else that's in the chat, I'm on PS4. Well, I'm on PS5, but essentially playing PS4. If you do want to join in these raids, go ahead and drop your PSN in the chat, and I'll add you as a friend, and then I will invite you to the raids if you're wanting to join in. Right now, I'm doing the raids because I'm trying to unlock all these customization keys. I've already gotten the rewards for it, but I want all the customization keys. Wrath form. I don't know what Wrath form is, but like anything they could give us as far as customization. I know the Saiyans, as far as transformation, awoken skills go, Saiyans are getting too much love in this game. And I know before people are like, oh, it's about Saiyans. I understand that, but like, don't give us the options for other characters if you're not going to support the other characters. For those of you that have never played mods or never watched a mod video, the things that they do with mods on the PC are incredible. They've got other forms for Earthlings. I don't know. Honestly, I've never looked into the other ones, but as far as Earthlings go, they've got other forms for them. Like, I think they put Pure Progress on them. You can get Dispo's Supersonic mode on them, which I would imagine you could put on anybody. But they need to start showing the other characters some love, because it's a little too much that it's only the Saiyans getting the love. And there's still things they haven't done. They haven't done Super Saiyan 4, as somebody mentioned in the chat earlier. They haven't done Ozaru. Like, that's one thing they haven't done. They haven't done the Golden Ozaru. And who knows what else they're going to come out with. They'll probably make that Beast mode from Gohan. They'll make that Saiyan only 2 if they bring it to the game. We need to start seeing love for the other characters. Like I mentioned in my last Xenoverse 3 changes we need, I talked about like the Majin and the Frieza races. First of all, we need a skinny Buu to start out with. I don't want to have to be a fat Buu. Majin Android 21 humanoid form for female Majin. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But we just need different forms for Majin. We should be able to customize it. I shouldn't have to just turn into Kid Buu just because. Like, that's not like a great transformation. I understand, like, it's a little broken, and it is a little broken with that. I can't remember what Super Soul. Mindy Caruso, I don't know how to pronounce that. I appreciate you. Yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to start putting out videos again. I just got a PlayStation 5. My PS4 controllers were acting up. I'd been looking for a PlayStation 5. Finally got it. So, yeah, I will be making more content, especially with there being more DLCs supposedly coming out soon. It's supposed to be in fall. So, yeah, tons more content to come. I'll probably be starting more character builds soon and all that good stuff. Same thing for Frieza Race. We should be able to customize transformations for like several stages, you know. That would be good. Instead of just having golden form, it just takes your character and changes the color. Like, who cares? Like, I want to be able to make it something I want to make it, not just change the colors. Namekians, hopefully we get that orange Piccolo in this one. And we got Giant Mode, and to me, that's pretty good, because they do got Potential Unleashed also that they can put on Kaioken. So they're could possibly be a couple options for Namekians here in the future, depending... Oh, wow, he got me there. Depending on if they actually add that orange Piccolo or whatever the form's officially going to be called. I don't know if they officially are just calling it that. But yeah, we need more options. Just like so many things in this game, we need more options. That's really what it all comes down to. Hopefully they've been working on Xenoverse 3 for years now, and they're taking into account what everybody's saying. Hopefully they're not taking into account like Rhyme Style and people like that, because they say the stupidest crap all the time about what should be changed. I understand people want like Saiyan Tails to move and stuff like that, but there's a lot more important things for them to fix before Saiyan Tails. Like, that should be something they could easily add in. I don't see why they couldn't. But I hope they don't just focus on the little things like that, and they really do focus on a lot of the major things we need, like proper netcode, you know, proper hit detection and stuff like that, hitboxes and all that kind of stuff. Super Soul that help you give your awoken skill a lot better. Yeah, they need some better Super Souls as far as awoken skills. Like, they've got so many that are good for Super Saiyan. They've got one that is just, like I said, insane for purification. But they need some that'll match up better with the other ones. Hopefully Bandai dimps and all that. You got all the partners in one day. Yeah. I got a bunch of them yesterday. I think I unlocked 5 of them yesterday. That's the best I've ever done. I have one more to go, and it's the only one I really wanted from the last DLC, and that's Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Still working on that one. But yeah, hopefully they step it up for the next game, because Xenoverse 3 probably... Oh, I should probably pay attention here. Most likely will be the last Xenoverse game that there is, because they've supported this game for 5 years. You know, they put out a Xenoverse 3 on next gen. They'll probably support it for like 10 years. So we need things to be tightened up. They need to really focus on balance in this game. And I know that's hard to do. Any game that's got like character creation in it, where you could just add anything you want to them, is going to be a game... Oh, wow. Came right for... I just came out of there. He ain't playing around with me. What is going on? This thing is lagging so bad. He ain't over there. What? I don't know what's going on here. It's one thing that sucks about here. The internet upload speeds are so slow that when I stream on here, it's really bad. But yeah, they need a lot more for this game as far as just the game mechanics go. Not to mention modes. Like, how much time and effort did they waste on that stupid Hero Coliseum thing? Like, there cannot be that many people that just love that so much. Like, if you're one of those people that plays it, like, that's awesome. I'm sure there's people that enjoy those modes. But, like, they could have put that time and effort into something else. Like, for real. Hero Coliseum, I played it a few times. It's boring. It's not for me. Like I said, I'm sure there's people out there that really do like it and stuff like that. But as far as I'm concerned, like, it was their biggest waste of time. Okay, I got number 1. I don't know how I did that. I wasn't even paying attention. Can I get that last key, though? No. We'll have to give it some more tries, then. I still can't believe I haven't unlocked all the artwork yet. But yeah, they need to abandon ideas like the Hero Coliseum. That's definitely Definitely not something people want. Another thing they need to rework is the way their tournaments work, because it's not based on skill, it's based on who has the most time to play the game and collect the TP, BP, whatever they call it for the tournament. That's another thing I couldn't stand. Like, obviously, if you're a good player, you're going to be able to earn that stuff real quick. But at the same time, I need to do this guru mission real quick. I got to get this girl all the way up to where I can get 125. So, Spider-Man, Dragon Ball, dude, I'll invite you when I get back. I got to do this guru mission. Yeah, Dragon Ball, I'm wondering how big of a following Hero Coliseum actually has. Like, I know every DLC, they put out new cards and stuff for it, put out new things for it. But I gotta wonder how many people are actually playing the Hero Coliseum. But yeah, the World Tournament, whenever they put them out, I'd like to see some changes to that. I don't know how they could do it. But they definitely need to change that. They definitely need some more game modes in general. Something that I thought they were going to add in this game, and they kind of did it in their own way by taking, for PvP, levels not in effect or whatever that was. They should have put a cast-only option to where you can only use the cast characters in the game. For people that just don't want to fight against the created characters, that should have been something that was in there already. And one thing I'm surprised they haven't put in, and it would just be crazy in this game, and I know people are going to be like, why would you want that? It's just a battle royale, like a 6v, or like a everybody versus everybody, 6 people all just fighting each other. Like, with the popularity of those kind of games where everything's like a battle royal, how does Xenoverse not have a mode like that in there already? It would be chaos. Like, straight up, it would just be chaos in the game. But I think people would enjoy it. Like, I really do. Wow, my girl does not hit. We're just going to finish him off. Another thing I'd like to see is a tournament mode to where I can stack my own tournament. If I get 8 people that want to join a tournament, we've got our own brackets for it. It lines everything up. I can design it the way I want and run a tournament in the game. Just like the World Tournament. We should be able to do that. Oh, I should probably find these Dragon Balls, huh? Get this one out here. And another thing I would just love to see, which I don't see a lot of people ever say anything about it, and maybe I'm just stupid for wanting it, is, first of all, the 2-player mode. Now, I know we can get 2-player as far as, like, 1v1s, but, like, I would like a 2-player mode just for story mode. Like, if me and my son both wanted to, we wanted to do a co-op story, that would be awesome. Lightning Blade, what's up? Appreciate that. I would even like a co-op story mode with, like, online. Like, that would be cool, too. 2 people being able to just play the story together, run it how they want. Especially if they do something as far as, like, a branching story mode where decisions actually have effects. Like, they affect what's going on in the game. That would be pretty cool. I'm honestly surprised they haven't done, like, a co-op story. And one other thing I would really love to see. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has Final Flash as a super? Are you serious? See, this is what I'm talking about. I really need that unlocked. Another thing I'd like to see, and I don't understand why you can't do it, is, like, training mode. I understand we have training mode in the game, but I want a training mode to where I can play with somebody else online, or even just 2-player it, to where you can really learn things. You can learn your combos, and you can really help each other practice in the game. Now, like I said, training mode was a good thing, because Xenoverse 1, if it needed anything, it needed a training mode. Like, it was terrible that you couldn't do anything like that. It made you had to learn everything in PvP or in the parallel quests. So, personally, I would love to see, like, an online training mode to where you could just stay in there. Because if you can have an endless lobby open forever, why couldn't you have a training mode? Lightning Blade. Honestly, I don't know what period I'd want it for. I'm really hoping. I was talking about it earlier. I'm really hoping that they literally give us a brand new story. I don't think it'll actually happen, just because. But I would love to just see a brand new story. I was saying earlier, it'd be nice if we saw, I can't remember what universe we are, 6 or 7, whatever it is. If we saw, like, Cabba's universe, and they needed help. They had somebody messing with their time, and we had to go help them. And just give us something fresh with new villains. But, we come across other people. We come across, like, Kale, Caulifla, Hit, whoever. And, we'll see them along the journey. We'll help them out. Or if they're the bad guy, end up being the bad guy, whatever. But just give us something brand new. Like, I know they're going to do the Moro arc. I know they're going to do the this granola arc, gas, whatever is going on right now. But I don't want to run through the same story mode again. A co-op, that's the only thing that could save it if they did the same thing, would be having the co-op story mode to go through. But they really need to make us affect everything. Like, we need to be able to make decisions on things. Because if we can't make decisions, we're just playing through the same game again. Like, the story mode's so bad. Why would they even re-release the first one as a DLC for this game? Like, just go back to Xenoverse 1 and play it. Give us a Tournament of Power mode. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Set up a tournament mode like that was. That would be awesome. I still think the free-for-all would be, like a Battle Royale, would be freaking amazing in this game. I'm pretty sure everybody would end up hating it, but I think at the same time, like, it would just be pure chaos. Yeah. Yeah. Give us our own villain. Let us be the villain. Just give us something new. Like, hopefully they're done with Mira and Toa, so I imagine, like, Few's gonna have to be the main villain of the whole, like, time thing, because who else could it be at this point, Alright, this is the one. This is where I'm gonna get Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I hope. I've done so many of these raids ever since they came out that it's ridiculous that I don't have it yet. Yeah, absolutely. Like, there's just so many things they could do with the game, Lightning. Like, there's so many things they could do. Another thing I'd like to see is for them, I understand why they do it, but I really would love them to get rid of RNG. Like, I am tired of having to grind for things. Like, there should be a steady way to get it. Or, I think I've mentioned this in another video. If we... Let's say RNG is for the parallel quests and stuff like that. Obviously, moves are going to stay RNG. I'm talking, like, clothing and, like, super souls and accessories. Like, once I unlock it from the parallel quest, it should go straight to the clothing shop. Like, I've unlocked it, even if I got to get the top, bottom, the hands and the feet. Like, I should be able to just go buy that stuff afterwards. I shouldn't have to sit there and grind that out, especially because of the way you make QQ bangs. What's up, Waleed? Like, that's one thing that really, really gets me, is just the grinding in this game is so ridiculous. Because, like, for me personally, I just love to I love to see what I can make with the QQ bangs. Like, for me, that's part of the fun of the game. But grinding all those things out, it's terrible. Like, they need a better way in the next game, and I think that could be a good compromise. Like I just said, you know, once you unlock it from a parallel quest, it is available to buy in the shops. Ah, of course he's going to do that right now. A free roam mode where you can fly around and fight players, and also, as long as you're not in a fight, do quests around the map to get stuff. That could be pretty cool. I don't see them implementing that though. Because I mean, you can walk up and challenge players as it is, and really, it's just like, what would you be able to do around the map? Not saying they couldn't do something like that. Honestly, I thought Conton City was too big. I thought they spent way too much time and effort on making Conton City as big as it is, because literally once you get through most of the game and you've unlocked most things, you've been through the story mode and stuff like that, there's no reason to even fly around Conton City anymore. Like, I never just go over to, like, the Namek spot and just, like, do anything, because there's nothing to do there. Same thing with, like, the little mushroom place or the bamboo forest. Like, there's no reason to ever go out there unless for some reason you need to go out for a mentor, like, when you had to unlock Super Saiyan Blue or whatever, and you had to go talk to Whis. Like, there's no reason to do anything. That could work if they gave us reasons to actually fly around Conton City. But personally, I think they made it big for no reason. Like, I still want to know, what is the point... Oop. Go ahead and do that for Spider-Man. What is the point of... I don't know what's going on here. Oh, I messed up. Oh, okay, never mind. You walked into it. That's good. What is the point of the school? Like, I can walk inside and you can talk to a couple people. I don't remember. Maybe they gave us something, but, like, the fact that they let you go inside the school, but then there's nothing to actually do once you're in there. Oh, I wasn't fast enough. And even as far as things like, wow, he was doing that peeler storm or whatever that was, and then went right into that. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see a lot of changes in the game, though. Man, they just love to knock me back to Mira, don't they? Like, every single time, that's where I end up. Lightning Blade, are you just talking about Eddie, or are you talking about from the superhero movie? Because I haven't actually seen the movie yet. I haven't had time to go see it or anything like that. But if you're just talking about what characters should they add, I mean, literally, they need everybody from, like, all the old movies. Um, they need everybody. They will eventually add all the people from, like, the Moro arc and all those ones. I assume they will in the next game. I don't think we see any of those people in Xenoverse 2, but we are going to see the people from Superhero. But yeah, I'd love to see all the new characters. I'd love it if they went in like I was saying earlier about like story mode, and gave us literally a whole story mode where we're helping out Cabo. Like something happens over there and we're helping him out, and they just introduce us new characters. That would be good. Dragon Ball, we absolutely need places to fight. Like, the stages in this game are getting old, and they got old quick. Especially when they gave us that last new stage that was literally destroyed Namek reskinned. Not even really reskinned. They just took out the building and literally just gave us a little bit of a different color on it, and that was it. Well, Lightning, for the most part, they've got a lot of the characters, and they actually have brought in a lot of the characters from the other movies. But you got people like Bojack's henchmen. I can't remember all their names, Zangya and stuff like that, that were a part of the Bojack movie that need to be brought in. And off the top of my head, I can't really think, but we need like all Cell's forms. We don't have that. We don't have all Frieza's forms. Uh, just anybody that's missing. I do believe they've done a very good job, though, of adding all characters in this game, but they haven't done it properly. Like, Zarbon has a transformation, give us that transformation. That's a part of the character. Android 13 turns into Super Android 13. Give us that character. We don't have, like, Android 19 and 20. So there are some that are missing, but for the most part, they've covered most of the main characters. I wasn't even paying attention. I doubt I got it, but I gotta check to see if I did unlock it. I did not. Yeah, I don't like what they did with Bojack, and that's probably why they never did that again, that you had to buy the clothes and wear it in front of... Or no, you had to... Did you have... I can't remember if you had to buy his clothes or any of his people's clothes, Bujin and stuff like that, and wear it in front of him to make him be the mentor. Like, that was a little ridiculous. Mindy, if created characters had Ultra Instinct as a transformation, they would be godlike and broken. I don't know. I don't know that would be true. I think they got balancing to do if they are to bring it in. But, I think it could definitely work as a transformation as long as they do it right. Like, first of all, the stamina regen should be almost non-existent. Almost like Broly. Oh, really? Come on now. To where, yeah, you got the dodge ability, but it drains your stamina fast. And your stamina regen is very poor. I think it could work perfectly fine, because you have to be standing still to dodge anyway. Wow, they're just not going to let me go back in, are they? Wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to give this a break for a minute. Apparently, I have no choice. And I'm going to go do a couple quick parallel quests so I can go do that guru mission. I think they could definitely balance it out. It's just, will they balance it out? That's the real question. Will they actually add any kind of balancing to the game? We'll just do this one. The unknown. I mean, this game series is getting pretty old at this point. It ain't 18 years old, but damn, it's got to be almost 10 years old at this point, right? I don't even remember when Xenoverse 1 came out, but it seems like a long, long time ago. I don't know why I got these moves on here, but I'm going with this. Card limits, let's say we got it, we'd probably still have the same melee style with auto dodge, dropping a bar per auto dodge. I wouldn't say it has to drop a bar per auto dodge, but as long as the stamina regen isn't there, As long as the person can't really regenerate the stamina, I think that's what would balance it out pretty good. But then again, there's always the broken super souls and other things that you can do to improve that. You got the poses, but like, what's the chances you're going to get those poses off in like a PvP match? You know, so I think it could be useful, but at the same, wow, I don't know what I'm doing here. Could be useful, but yeah, I think it was 2014. But it's all about balance. Like, they could give us an ultra ego transformation too. It's just all about, wow, okay. It's just all about how they balance it out, which they're not good at. They really aren't. Like, so many moves come out broken, and there's just nothing you can do about that kind of stuff. Alright, let's go see if I can go do a raid now. Lightning Blade, man, I agree 100%. Cell Jr., Cyberman, the little Frieza soldiers, have them in the game. You know, I understand why they have them in the game, but they shouldn't be playable characters. They shouldn't take up character slots like that. They should just be people we gotta beat during the story mode, during our parallel quests, and that should be it. Like, there's no reason whatsoever that they should be playable characters when there's other people that could be in the game. You know, like I said, they have, in my opinion, they've added a lot of them, because I was waiting for a long time for PyCon to be in this game. You know, and then Oob also. And they ended up putting them in, which is great. But the fact that they had those other characters in and never had them is just ridiculous. You know what, nostalgic though, man, people are always going to complain about that. You know, when I first started Xenoverse 1, I used to think there was a lot of broken moves and stuff, and while there were some, it's just I didn't understand the game at that time. Once you understand the game and you actually become a better player, those moves aren't as much of a problem anymore. Yeah, but the unknown, man, like those kind of battle royale games, man, they are some of the most popular games that you can play right now. And they have been, like the Call of Duties, all that kind of stuff. Those games have been on top for a long time. So that's why they keep their fans going. Like, people will just sit there and watch that content, but weirdly though, Xenoverse is still alive and well. Like, maybe PvP wise it isn't, but if you actually look at it, there are a ton of people still playing this game. It's just they're not doing PvP because of how broken that is. Like, that is the biggest problem. Yeah, they got to do something about the AI in this game. The AI in this game fights retarded. Like, I don't even know what they could do at this point. But the AI that you fight is weirdly overpowered, can do things that you can't do. Especially if you look at doing the Oob mission to get Goku's final Dragon Ball Z Gi, and that I can't remember what the Super Soul was from that. Like, their reaction is ridiculous. Like they're like missing frames somehow and can block everything. And then like your AI that helps you, say you're playing by yourself, but you gotta take people with you. It's like the DLC PQs. Somehow they manage to knock people out of your combos when you're doing it, and then sit there and just watch as you're getting beat up. Like, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Joshua, the DBZ collectible card game. I have not, but my son actually recently came across some of the Dragon Ball cards for the card game and started buying them. Um, oh wow, why am I doing that? He's already broken. Wow, I messed that up big time. What is going on here? But no, I haven't actually played the card game itself. Maybe once him and my stepson start getting more of the cards, there's a possibility we learn how to play it, but until then, yeah, I don't know. Lightning Blade. If you could add a wish to the dragon, what would you add? I would love to see Super Saiyan 4 in there also. Just like we got a wish for Super Saiyan God. Like, I wouldn't mind being able to wish for that. I wouldn't mind if they took out some of the stupid wishes either, because, oh, of course. Because that wish for an accessory is a freaking big white turnip or radish or whatever it was. They really know how to put stupid crap in this game that nobody's ever going to use. How do you unlock Break Cannon? I'll have to go and look and see which one, which quest has Break Cannon. I don't even remember what that move is off the top of my head. Alright, come on now. Yeah, like, there's all kind of things wrong with the AI in this game. Like, step vanishing, they can still catch you, even though they shouldn't. Um, like I said, the computer can just do things that you can't do in this game. Like, you're not fast enough. The fact that the computer can lock onto you when you can't lock onto them, I always thought was a stupid thing. Because it shouldn't be like that. The computer is faster than you. The computer can react. Like, I don't know if they make them react to your button inputs or what, but like I said, when they react too, they drop frames so they're faster sometimes. And that's just a cheap way of upping the difficulty on it, if you ask me. Wow. And like that right there, I just literally like zoomed through him. The Supreme one. Raids are definitely boring. Um, I don't think they're anything exciting to do. But if you want the new stuff that they offer, you have to do them. Like, I usually do just enough to get them, but I'm still trying to unlock these customization keys, so I'll just keep going with them. Oh, crap. I didn't do that. Oh, come on. Now, what is that? You know, nostalgic, I'd actually like to see more expert missions. Raids, I don't care about because the rewards have been kind of crappy. But expert missions, you know, I actually liked some of them. Like, people hated Expert Mission 15. Once they fixed it with that one glitch that when they threw down Giant Key Blast, you couldn't do nothing about it. I actually did like those expert missions. They were hard, but they were doable. And I'm actually surprised they haven't added any more in this whole time. It's a little bit weird. Oh, come on, turn around. Oh, I didn't even place this time, man. I gotta pay attention. Ugh, come on. Ooh, I gotta go do this guru mission. It's another thing I hate too, is that every single character has to go through the same thing when you make them. It makes it very monotonous. Like, I shouldn't have to... When I make my first character and I go through the story mode and I do all this stuff, like, I appreciate the fact that I don't have to do the level cap increase. But even having to go through and do this with every character and so you can get your stat cap increase is a little ridiculous. It's just a way for them to make you play the game more, but at the same time, it's not necessary. And also, they need a way for you to change your characters' names when you make them, because that way, if you can go ahead and make all the... Can you even make all the characters? I don't remember. I don't even think you can make every... You can't make one of every character, and that to me is another problem, because if I could just make one of every character, I would have done that and leveled them up to 99 at this point. And just had everyone sitting there. But then you got to worry about if you make a certain character, you make their name, and then you're stuck with that name. Like, my male Earthling is Afro Jr. because I made Afro Samurai in the first game, in Xenoverse 1, so I pretty much made his son for the second one. And that's the only male Earthling I've leveled up to 99, so now, if I want to change that character, he's just stuck with that name. It doesn't make any sense. That's why I use, like, the little periods and stuff right now for my character's name, so I don't give them a name anymore, so they're not stuck with that. I never understood not being able to change your character's name. It doesn't make any sense. I don't even know what moves I got on here. Yeah, like these Dragon Ball missions right here, to me, are the most boring, tedious thing you have to do in the game. I understand if you got to do them for part of the story, but having to do these things just to unlock, like, level caps and unlock anything is just a little ridiculous. They're not hard. They just take long for no reason. They need to make this co-op also. Would I play Dragon Ball that is like Elden Ring? Uh, sure. I haven't actually gotten to play Elden Ring yet. I've got it on Steam, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I know it's a long game, so I haven't put the time in it yet. But yeah, like a big open world game. But isn't that kind of what Kakarot is? I actually have Kakarot also, and that's another one I just never had the time to really put into it, so I haven't played that game yet. I think I still got to do this 2 more times. Oh. Let's see if this will actually work again this time. When Custom 21, ain't no telling when they're going to do any of that. Yeah, I do like the custom mentors too, but they do seem to be that they can be a little bit broken in this game. With some of the things I've seen, I haven't messed with them too much, but I've seen what people have done and the moves they've put on, and yes, they can definitely be broken. You know what? The unknown. I downloaded the revamp, and it was okay. It was fun to use for a while. They had some cool moves. I didn't really care all that much for it. I thought there was some better stuff than what the revamp team did. The customization key I want to see is I want Teen Gohan. That's the one I want. I feel like they didn't do that character justice in this game at all. I mean, he's the one that beat Cell, but like that character is kind of crap in this game. And I don't know how they could fix it, but I would love to see a partner customization for it. Maybe that would help, giving him different moves. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and ready up. I don't even care. Supreme One, I'm actually looking forward to this DLC because we're getting actual new characters. I'm the same way, man. I hate the fact that they just keep putting out Gokus and Vegetas and stuff like that. Like, if anything, if they want to add stuff like that, it should just be a new preset on the Gokus and Vegetas that are already there. Instead of giving us whole new characters, they could literally just give us a preset and do something else. That didn't work. You know what? Whatever. Of course. The thing is... Oh, I should probably actually charge up. I am not paying attention right now. Lightning Blade, you're going to have to ask that question again. I'm not sure what it is. Oops. Oh, come on. Don't do that. What? See, that's that stuff right there. Mira literally just grabbed me while I was step vanishing. Add one team-based character. I mean, yeah, they could do something like that. If I could tell them anything, what would I tell them? There's a lot of things I'd tell them if I could tell them anything. Like, fix your online. You know, fix the netcode. Balance the game. Like, I think that's the biggest thing for me is the game has no balance. It's they put out new moves. They don't properly test them. Probably make it a proper character creation game. You know, the whole thing's based off creating your own character, and yet we have no character creation options. That's probably the biggest one, because the game is based around character creation. I would say they need to add a lot more options for everything, because it's kind of pathetic. It really is kind of pathetic how little you can do for your characters in this game. Wow, I'm not doing good. Nostalgic, yeah, I've heard it doesn't do much, but it does slow them down too because of the poison, so that is another reason why I do use Innocence Bullet. Why? Why is my character turned around? Stuff like this shouldn't happen either. Like, I hit him, I broke his stamina, but somehow I wasn't looking towards him when I fired that off. Another thing I'd like, too, is be able to cancel Emperor's Death Beam. Like, if you do something like that, you should be able to cancel it afterwards. Yeah, Light and Blade. If you're talking about the raid boss, they essentially have all that health just because you don't really beat them. It's more or less you're essentially just trying to do as much damage as you can. Like, in fact, if you are actually unlucky enough to have him at low health, you can't do that much damage because you end up beating him, and then you just got to start all over again. Wow, I didn't do any damage there. Holy crap. Still no customization key. One of these days, I'm going to get that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. It's not looking like it's going to be today, but one of these days, I'm going to get it. It's like the only one I want, and it's the only one I don't have. Lightning Blade, they definitely need to add more races to the game. You know, what they add is whatever, but they definitely need something. Something. I would like a bio android, like a cell race. That would be awesome. Uh, I've gone over it before, like a Kai race, anything. You know, they just all have their own little unique perks to them. You know, because I know, like, the android race is technically, if you're talking about, like, 17, 18, they look like humans. So, really, it's not much different than having an Earthling. But it would just be, what are their perks? I'd like it to be able to, like, customize my own rate. Really, they're going to do this to me again? I'd really like to be able to customize my own race. Like, make your own thing, choose your perks, and then just make it whatever you want to make it. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, nostalgic. Earthlings are technically, they're like the same thing. In fact, they're probably more like androids because they got auto key recovery, so their key just keeps coming back. That seems like more like it'd be like an android thing than an earthling thing. Especially as far as this game's concerned, because earthlings to me are the best in the game. I don't like the Saiyan combos. Like, I got used to the male Saiyan ones. I will probably never get used to the female Saiyan ones. I'm literally making one uh just for like a raid build, a farming build, because they have such good key blasts. Supreme one, yeah, they should be able to do a lot more. You know, since it's not canon, they should be able to have branching storylines and all kinds of stuff. Can I actually do the raid now? Come on. This right here really is what sucks about living in the middle of nowhere, man. I got all right download speeds, but my upload speeds are straight garbage here. Yeah, there's definitely some problems and stuff they need to fix. And it's not like they don't know about that netcode, because that's been a problem since Xenoverse 1. Like, that's something they actually said they were fixing numerous times. I think they just don't care because a lot of people probably don't play PvP. I'd imagine the majority of people that play this game don't touch PvP. Me personally, I haven't touched it, and that's literally because when I was like into PvP and Xenoverse 2 came out, I had a job where I was working nights, so I was never around to play the game. Like that's what that came down to. But I think there's a lot of people. PvP in this game is toxic. And because of that, I don't think they care about it. Like, there's still a lot of people that jump on and do these raids and, you know, will participate and stuff like that, but they will never touch PvP. Alright, Lightning Blade, man, we will catch you on next time, dude. Hopefully I'm going to make this a steady thing on Saturdays, because that's when I have time. I don't have kids at the house or anything, so no background noise. So most likely Saturdays is going to be my streaming day. Some animes of any kind I want to see as a game. You know, I don't watch a lot of anime, but one of my favorite animes was Afro Samurai, so I wouldn't mind like an awesome Afro Samurai type game. It's nothing but tryhards now. I mean, I've heard modders have still found their way back into it. Like, I know they did things to get rid of them, but from what I've heard, modders have still found a way to come back in. And that's one thing that ruins it too, because who wants to play a PvP game where somebody's got a huge advantage over you? All because they didn't want to take the time to learn the game and get good. Like, that's literally all it comes down to. I probably will actually do PvP around the time they announce that Xenoverse 3 is going to come out. Just because I know when Xenoverse 3 comes out, I'm probably going to be doing as much PvP as I can in that game. Just if for no other reason than content. But yeah, that's about the only time I'm actually going to jump into it. Like, at this point, the only time I've ever actually done PvP was literally in the beta for this game. Xenoverse 1, that's what I was all about. That's what everybody was all about. This game, I didn't care about it. Yeah, a lot of toxic people in PvP. Not only just toxic people, like, even weirder, they'll be like, you know, trying to tell you how to play your own game. You know, you paid your money to play the game the way you want it, and people will complain about everything in this game, and I don't understand it. Like, there's obvious... Why did it not go at him? There's obviously some broken things in this game, and people know what they are. Like, Xenoverse 1, everybody knew that, like, Phantom Fist and stuff were, like, totally broken. And people would abuse that. And, you know, it's whatever. You paid your money for the game. If you want to play like that, play like that. But people will all the time just be telling people how they should play. Like, obviously, some things are broken, but, like, people will complain about everything that they can't beat. It's not even about things being broken. It's just they haven't figured out a way to beat it, so they don't want you to use it. Oh, I got broke. That's not good. Now, if like I were to set up a tournament and there was things I didn't like, I would most likely be like, yeah, you can't use that stuff. And in Xenoverse 1, Phantom Fist was something that was always banned. When anybody held a tournament of their own, Phantom Fist was like the first thing that was banned. And in that case I understand because you don't like it, you only want certain moves. Even Super Souls, down to even using certain Super Souls, I think. I didn't have a problem with most of them until they brought back Super Armor in them, the Limit Burst. I never use Limit Burst in this game. I forget it's there all the time. But the fact that they brought back Super Armor for Limit Burst is ridiculous. Like, that is the worst thing in the game. And I'm not just talking about, like, people using it. I'm talking about the computers having it, too. Like, there should be absolutely no Super Armor in this game. It just makes it unfun. Like, it's not fun. It's not fun to play against. It makes the game boring. I remember people used to have them broken Majin builds in Xenoverse 1, using all the poses and stuff like that. You couldn't do anything to them. Like, literally, you couldn't do anything. They were really broken. And I remember they would ban that stuff in their tournaments. And, I don't blame them. But you get them people just telling you how you should play the game that you spent your $60 on, or however much you paid for it if you didn't get it when it first came out. And to me, that was always ridiculous. Like, I'm going to play the game how I want to play it. I don't care what you say about it. And that's the same. I seen somebody, yeah, I use hit, but I don't use him for being toxic. Like, use him however you want, in my opinion. Like, use him however you want. You paid your money. The people just got to figure out a way around it. You got to figure out a way to beat it. If you can't beat it, that's your problem. That's their problem. That's not your problem. Like, you shouldn't have to nerf yourself because other people can't compete. I mean, that's just a cast character, and I know hit's very easy to use, very easy to abuse in a sense, but you paid your money, play the game how you want. Oh, I thought my game was about to freeze right there. Yeah, super armor is ridiculous. Um, Come on now, they ain't gonna give me this move, are they? Nostalgic, you'd have to tell me, man. I have no idea. What are the glitches in his moves? Are you talking about like his super attacks and all? Because like you can put those on your own character, so like that shouldn't be a problem. You could just use them against him if somebody's using hit. Oh, I'm gonna do this guru mission real quick. Yeah, I don't know anything about the glitches. The only glitch I ever really knew about was that one, pretty much to give you the power up glitch where you could use like the poses and stuff, and they would last forever. So like you could use data input forever. That's about the only glitch I ever knew about. Nostalgic. I think I know who you're talking about right there. Could it be Slow Plays? Slow Play is about the only one I know that does that. Every time there's a DLC about to come out, you see 30,000 videos from him, and none of it is like anything except for him using mods. It'd be a 20-minute long video about like something you can explain in a minute that has to do with DLC, but no, it'd just be like a mod showcase. That's why I literally I can't watch him. And he's so clickbaity too. It's not even that he does mods. It's just that like the titles are all clickbait and it's always mods. That didn't work. Yeah, I don't think I was ever a Slow Plays fan. Like, I've never really been a big fan of most Xenoverse YouTubers. Like, when Xenoverse 1 came out, I'd watch Rhyme Style for the news. Um, I would watch. There was one I watched for PvP action. You guys may know him. His name on YouTube was Decidious Stuff. Uh, I can't remember what his actual name was on PlayStation. I believe he was a German dude, but like he did some amazing stuff in the game. Kami Burn, I think, was his name on GameFAQs, and he was really good. But for the most part, I've never really watched a lot of Dragon Ball YouTubers unless I needed like the news. And then once I found out where to find it and stuff, I don't really pay much attention to them. Because a lot of them are just clickbait, or they literally just go on and on and on and on about practically nothing. Like, I try in my videos, and I may go on and on about nothing too, but I try to actually make them as short as possible, because I know everybody's got no attention span left anymore. Like when I'm doing news and I see, upcoming raids and stuff. Why am I charging up? Oh, yeah, why am I charging up? What am I doing here? And I see upcoming raids. I try to make the video as short as possible and give you all the information needed. And I see like Cabby and stuff like that. Like, they'll turn something that should be 2-3 minutes most into like a 6-7 minute video for no reason whatsoever. And to me, it's a waste of time. You know what, man? I've never been a fan of Syriax, dude. I never liked him. I don't really have anything against him other than like, I don't know. He's one of those that'll complain about something, but then he'll do something. He'll do the exact same thing, or something that's like just as bad. Like, he'll complain about people abusing moves, and then he'll turn around and like just sit there and abuse Android Kick. Like, literally just nonstop. Like, I literally had him do it to some of my friends on here, and just nonstop abusing moves. Which, like I said, play how you want, but like, if you're going to complain about people doing things and then you're going to turn around and do pretty much the same thing, like, you're a hypocrite. Supreme One, go ahead and say the name. Go ahead and say it. Jordan Wright, there is no release date yet. It's just going to come out in the fall. Like, there's no release date. We've only had one trailer for it so far, so there's not a lot of info as far as DLC 15 is concerned. But if I had to guess, I'm going to guess the end of October or like the first week of November, because that's what it was last year when they released in the fall. Dejo, is he like that? I've seen a few of his, but not a whole lot. Well, here's what I'll say about their views. Being a YouTuber myself, I have almost 10,000 subs. I don't get 10,000 people that watch my videos. The problem is like a lot of people subscribe to somebody because they're really into it at a time, and then they'll just stop watching it. And Xenoverse it's not a dead game. It's not completely dead, at least. But it's only really popping off when DLC comes out. So their view counts and how many subs, not really a reflection of them. Like, out of all of them that you listed there, Cabby is the only one that I could stand to watch anything from, because it's less bullshit in his than anybody else's, like, in my opinion. The Last Fighter, if you were on, like, one of my first streams, I don't really remember. I've had so much going on this summer, but I do appreciate you coming in and stopping in and watching and stuff, man. So, yeah, I appreciate that. Cold Hearted, what's your question, man? Go ahead. Another problem I think that a lot of Xenoverse YouTubers have is, I'm gonna say it's the fact that there's not a lot of content to make anymore. So literally, like, clickbaiting is all they have. I don't think I've ever done anything that was clickbait. Like, I may throw up some thumbnails there that are a little like, especially when I was doing, like, my QQ Bang videos. But I never was like, here's how you get an all plus 5 QQ Bang. Cold Hearted, man, if you look on my thing, I've got something on my channel for maxing out your friendship faster. I'll give you the gist of it right here, though. Essentially, for me, I'm going to do one of the earliest parallel quests. I'm going to take whoever my mentor is. Just one of them. You only need to take one. And I'm just going to keep doing that. Supreme One, what is doing a Burkle? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you something about Burkle right here. And I took the video off a long time ago because I was getting so much hate. When I came to PS4, I got in a lobby. It was Burkle. And I had heard of him. Like, this is back. I'm talking Xenoverse 1. This is back in the day where he maybe had like 20, 30,000 subscribers. You know, the end of Xenoverse 1, essentially. And so I'm like, oh, shit, cool. You know, it's Burkle. You know, let me go in there and fight him. And I knew the connections weren't going to be good and stuff like that. Because he's in Europe, I'm in America. But I went in there and I was fighting him and stuff. And part of the way through the match, I about had him dead. He healed on me. And I didn't know he was known for doing that. Like, I just thought he was like, he uploads his PvP and stuff. He healed on me, and then all of a sudden it started glitching bad. Now, I don't know if he lag switching or anything like that. I have no idea. All I know is dude healed on me. I put a video up because I was shocked. Like, I was like, damn, I didn't know he did it like that. Within minutes, literally minutes of my video being uploaded, it was disliked by 100 people. It was just flamed by everybody. I had to take it down. I was getting so much hate. And this is before, like, my channel started blowing up. This is years before that. So I deleted the video. I was like, I don't need all these people coming here. And then I go back and I look at his videos because I'm like, you know, dang, like, I didn't know he was like that. And then I found out that he did damage control, essentially, to where, like, he would post videos of himself actually healing on people and then claiming he did it for reasons that was like, he did stuff I didn't like. He used moves. He did infinite combos and stuff like that. Like, just a bunch of crap, in my opinion. And I was shocked, honestly. Like, I had no idea that, like, somebody could have that many viewers and have that many people all up his butt and get away with it like that. In my opinion, that's why I felt like cheated. Like, you got all these people supporting you, and here you are, like, healing on people. You're doing, like, the scummiest things for PvP. It was crazy. Oh, yeah, Last Fighter, we know all his stuff is scripted. Like, I can't even stand that. People think that stuff's real. Like, nobody is getting that much hate. But yeah, Burkle, man, like, it was unexpected to me, because, like, I really thought, like, Xenoverse YouTubers, they weren't about all that crap. Like, they fight you straight up and stuff, and here he is healing, but little did I know, he was doing it in his videos. He had already been posting videos like that, but then being like, you know, oh yeah, I healed on this guy for whatever. I can't do his voice. He sounds fucking retarded. But healing on people and stuff, and it was a shock. Like, I couldn't believe that. Nostalgic, yeah, like, a lot of them are like that, man. He's only a step up. I don't know if you guys know the Super Itachi. Perfection. It's like the same thing. What is going on here? I have no idea what's going on. My game is glitching so bad. Yeah, and the problem with Burkle is, if you post anything bad about him, I don't know if it's like he's got like this 10-year-old army of kids that constantly will just go dislike everything and just comment on everything you do. It's crazy. It's crazy. But his videos now, they pop up on my feed all the time. And it's just like, so-and-so said this, so I destroyed him with this guy. Like, nobody's getting that much hate. I'm sure he gets some, but, like, nobody is getting that much hate where everybody's got to challenge Burkle and nobody can beat him somehow. Like, get out of here. In fact, I want to say he actually stopped playing with a lot of people from America because he was getting whooped on by everybody. Yeah, I'm sure he does everything cheesy he can do in this game. Like, I don't like to get on here and crap on people. Like I said, slow plays, like, it's so much clickbait. You know, it's whatever. It's what he does, mods. You know, Cabby, maybe videos run a little long, you know. It's still not a big deal to me. But Burkle's just, I don't get it. I don't get how people like him. I don't get how people can listen to him, because I'm sorry, he does sound like he's retarded. Yeah, somehow, weirdly, Super Itachi is not as scummy as Burkle because everybody knows about him. You know what I mean? Like, everybody knows if you start beating him, he's going to rage quit on you. Like, everybody knows that stuff. But I don't think people knew it about Burkle. Like, I don't think that was, like, a very well-known thing back then. Like, and I'll say, I don't like Rhyme because he was quit. Like, I'm sorry, Xenoverse got Rhyme style where he was. And he abandoned Xenoverse quick. Like, he abandoned it real quick. And I've never liked Syriax. You know, I didn't like Thundershot or any of those guys. Afro Senju, he was alright. Endakuba was one I used to watch back in the day. I did like Endakuba. He did things in Xenoverse 1 that I never seen done before, like perfect blocking a blue hurricane, perfect blocking the whole thing. So then I was like, man, I gotta try that, and I did it. I did it in PvP. I believe the video is actually up still. But, yeah, I don't know. Man, Xenoverse YouTubers are weird. You know, I don't think Burkle's actually playing subs. I think he's just got a friend that keeps creating accounts. Because, like, I would love to look up some of them people and see if they've done anything but play Xenoverse 1. Finally. Finally. Wow. I wasn't expecting it. Finally. We're going to have to go check out Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I got to go check him out. Yeah, Endakuba was really big back in the day. Well, not really big, but like he was very well known. He was a good player in Xenoverse 1. I don't know about Xenoverse 2, but I think he got real popular and he kind of just plays whatever. I think it's a lot of anime games now. You know, one of my favorites, I'll say, from Xenoverse 1, when I was trying to learn stuff, and most of you probably don't even know who this is if you weren't big back in the Xenoverse community then, was Virgo Durai, because he was the guy that would show you how to do like all the things, cancels and stuff like that. And he just disappeared, man. Like he just gave it up, and I thought he was one of the better ones. Like I enjoyed watching Virgo's videos. I enjoyed watching him more than like anybody else back then, just because he was like the tip guy. Like he'd tell you things. And I'll tell you what, that's kind of what I try to base my stuff off of. Like, I try to help you guys out. I try to give you tips. Like, I loved... Oh, I can't do it. I gotta switch characters. I try to give you guys tips. That's why I put out the combo video, so you guys can see how to do, like, cancels or just loops, whatever, and give you guys some help. I appreciate it, Nostalgic, man. Dude, I've been waiting for this for so long. Yeah, Xenoverse 1, man, dude, that was the time, man. That really was. I'd never been so into, like, the online gaming and stuff except for Xenoverse 1. Like, I miss it. I miss it. We had a good group of people. Like, we were probably the toxic ones, too, but I don't know. If you guys play on PlayStation, it was Hollow Fighter and Super Itachi and people like that, we would be toxic too. Just them players, if you've ever run across them, you know exactly why it happens to them. The Last Fighter, you know, the problem with today is, I'll say this, while they did improve a lot of things for Xenoverse 2, which I do think they improved, like they improved the combos tremendously. They weren't terrible in Xenoverse 1, and they improved a lot of things, but they took away a lot of skill from the game. Now, in Xenoverse 1, if you played it, you know, there was no step vanishes. If you wanted to get behind somebody, you had to learn jump vanishes, but you had to learn how to turn yourself around too while you were doing it, and it to me, it took more skill. It seemed weird that you were in the air and then you would jump. Like, that was a weird thing. But at the same time, if you wanted to be good at the game, you had to learn a lot of things. Where this, I don't think this game requires as much to be as good as Xenoverse 1. Like, there were spams back in the day. Like, people were always spamming. But, you know, it's just... I feel like they took a lot of skill out of this game. And I may be wrong. I may try PvP, you know, they announced Xenoverse 3, and I'll get into it. And I may just get whooped on and be like, wow, it really takes a lot of skill. But, like, in my opinion, from what I know and from how I play and stuff, it's not really a skill game. And them high-level players in this game, I'm not going to really name any names. It was always male Saiyans, male Earthlings, and a lot of step vanishing and just step dashes and stuff, run-up blocks and stuff like that, and trying to perfect block everything. Like, I don't like the way a lot of people played in the game, but, you know, to each their own. Alright, let's go check out Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Oh, and that's good. The colors don't really change that much on him. Let's see what we can do here. I ain't going to spend too much time on this, but I'm going to unlock everything for Gogeta. So if you haven't seen what Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has, you're about to see it in this video. Or in this live stream. Oh, I might make that match his hair. I like that. Dark blue. I don't know. I think I like the white on that. Almost a grayish color. I'm going to go with that for now. I don't really care. Tell me as much as you can, but it's true the Super Itachi has never been exposed. The Super Itachi's been exposed many times, man. There's a reason why his name, and I don't know, and it's probably still to this day, in Xenoverse 1, in Xenoverse 2, his name will always show up red. Always show up red. Literally because he rage quits all the time, man. Like, so many people I know have beaten him. I never got into a lobby with him. I didn't want to waste my time. But some people I know, they got in a lobby with him. They beat him, and they beat him easily. Like, easily. Sometimes it can be a little bit hard to get around that spam. But as far as I know, they never really had a problem beating him, because he's not good. So, yeah, he's a joke. Like, most people that I know, he was a joke to them. Like, the Super Itachi. The Super Itachi's just, I don't even know. I don't even know how, that dude has, like, I think he hides his subscriber count now. He's got, like, 10,000 or so subscribers, maybe even, like, 15,000 subscribers. Like, people watch him for some reason. And I don't get it. Like, I'll never understand that. Like, it's crazy. I don't understand it. I never will understand that one. I'll never understand how people can watch that crap. Alright, let's see what they got. Let's start with the strike skills. You know, the Supreme one, all it's going to be, you know, the first game, I could tell you exactly what he'd do, man. He'd throw out Genocide Shell, where it throws the Ki Blast in front of you. He would drift back, because if you remember in that game, you could just literally drift away and nobody could touch you, which sucked. That's why they did the Burst Dash in this game. They kind of fixed that. Wow, I like that they got Super God Fist. And he would do things like Phantom Fist, Shine Shot, all that kind of stuff. And if you don't beat him, if he manages to do it, Xenoverse 1, he had more luck because it was a lot easier to just do that crap. He would put you on, and if you posted a video of him, man, he'd just say, "Oh, that was edited in Sony Vegas." I remember that, like all the time, he would say that stuff. Yeah, the super. He's a joke. Like I didn't even know. Like when I first got on Xenoverse, apparently he had been a known rage quitter for so many years. I guess Naruto had a game out before that. He was known for rage quitting on that, and it just like so much. Like I just don't get it. I don't get the rage quitting. Speaking of Shine Shot, there it is. Man, they really messed up Shine Shot in this game, though. He does have the final flash. Ooh, I like that. Wait, did I get them all? Others. Let's see what else he's got. I'm sure it's a lot of charge moves. Nostalgic. He's been trying to make his name known since longer than Xenoverse 1 and 2. That just happened to be the game he moved on to next. Like, it is what it is, man. He's got a character, in my opinion. Like, he's got his character, but it's just not a good one. Like, his character is that he's a rage quitter, and, like, he can't take a loss. Like, that's really what it comes down to, is the fact that he can't take a loss. Because everybody loses. Like, to think that you're perfect and stuff is just ridiculous. Do we have... it's going to be Super Dragon Fist, isn't it? Or Dragon Fist. Joshua Stewart, man, I've never played those games. Ooh, he's got Brave Heat. I like that. We don't need no Final Flash in here. We got it. Let's see what else. Warp Kamehameha, that might be useful. Super Gallic Gun. Soul Punisher. Wait, how did they not have, like, Final Kamehameha or something for him? Let's go Gogeta. That's a little bit weird. That's a little disappointing right there. Okay, I figured there was nothing on that. Punisher Guard. Super front jump, super back jump. Super rise. Instant rise. Whatever. Explosive wave. What we got? What's going on? Time Bella, Portal, Super Saiyan Blue. Turn retreat. Spirit Explosion. You know, I like Punisher Guard. Nah, I didn't play any Dragon Ball games back then. Now, I'll tell you, when I was younger, I used to have uh, the Dragon Ball game for the Super Famicom on my computer through the SNEX 9X. I had like that emulator, and they had like a Dragon Ball game where you went to Namek, and like if you did everything right, you could turn your character Super Saiyan, but it was like a turn-based game. All right, let's see the stat spread. I always loved the balanced one, but let me see what else they got. Technical. Man, you ain't got no stamina on that one. That's crazy. This must be like a striker one. Yeah. Ooh. He type B, but they got good... Oh, no, they don't got good strike. You know, I love the balance type. Oh, man. Wow, they got a bunch of Super Souls. Yeah, but dude, Super Itachi puts out bad information too. Like literally news wise. I was trying to look something up one day and his stuff popped up and I went and looked at it and he was telling I don't even know what he was trying to tell people, but none of it was right. Let me go down to the bottom here. Why am I buying all these things? Okay. That's a good one. Yeah. You know, we'll just buy them just because, but that's definitely the one right there. Why would they have that for him? Yo, what's up, Phantom Flame? Alright, let me see what I like for the skill set. I'm gonna put on Burst Charge. I love my Super God Fist too. Gotta put that on. Give him the Final Flash. Now, I'm sure there's better moves than this for him, but I'm just putting on some moves I like. What else we got here? I love Focus Flash, but I don't think that's for him. What we got on this? Oop. Let's see the strike moves. I mean, dude, if you like Super Itachi, man, that's fine. I don't care. Like I said, he's got a bunch of people that follow him. I don't know how he does it. I don't, because like if anybody that knew him from back in the day and stuff, you know, he's delusional. But you know, to each their own, man. If you like his kind of content, you like his kind of content. And we'll give him Punisher Drive for now. Oh, I like the Dragon Fist Ultimate. I was just hoping they would have something else as far as Strike Ultimate for him. Joshua, yeah, I got Dragon Ball Raging Blast 1 and 2, man. I'll tell you what. I had them back in the day, and I think I ended up selling them. And so I was going back to GameStop looking, because I knew they had them there before. I was looking for Raging Blast 2, because I was like, man, I want to play that game. I really like that game. They didn't have it. But then the guy at the counter was like, yeah, they got a new game out, and it was Xenoverse. So I ended up getting Xenoverse that day. He was like, yeah, you can make your own Super Saiyan and stuff like that. He talked me into it right there on the spot. It was like brand new at that time. I had no idea it even came out, and I've been hooked ever since then. But I'll tell you what, though, I've gone back to Raging Blast. You know, just because I was like, man, I went and bought them. I bought all the Budokai and Tenkaichi and stuff like that. And I'll tell you what, man, it's slow gameplay compared to what we have now in Xenoverse. Like, it feels like you're stuck in the mud, for real. You know, we'll go with Soul Punisher. I just want to see what kind of damage this thing can do. I'll tell you what, man, like, I know people love those old games, man, but when you go back and play after playing a game like this, it's just, it feels slow. Like, that's my big problem. It feels extremely slow. Like, the inputs, everything, the movement, everything just felt extremely slow with them. No, I never had Final Bout or anything. Should we go to this new stage? The super new stage that's definitely not this stage. Look how much different it is. I don't even remember how to use Gogeta. I'm gonna have to really go through this next time and see what I really like. You know what? Let me see. I don't remember any of his combos. Alright, Nostalgic Man. We'll catch you on next time if you're here. Oh, didn't catch up to him. Ooh, can't catch him off that. I just want to see the power these things got for him. And I just got this on the balance preset, for anybody that doesn't know. That's not bad. It's over a bar of health. Let's see what we get from the Soul Punisher. Almost a bar and a half. That's not bad. I can definitely mess around with the stats a little bit more. Let's see what that Super God Fist does. 2,000? Wow, that actually does a lot. I wasn't really expecting that. Let's see that final flash, though. Wow. Man. What? Let me get him off. Dude, that's crazy. That is a crazy amount of damage. Why did I end that right there? Wow. Wow. I'm glad I finally got this character unlocked. I'm going to have to really go through Gogeta's combos and figure them out again. Okay, so I can chase down that way. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to mess around with this, but man, Gogeta having that final flash is crazy. I think the damage on the new ultimates is garbage, but as far as I don't even remember, what did Vegeta have? We didn't get a new one with Vegeta. Sign of Awakening, I love the animation. I think the damage is garbage. And Dispo's Circle Flash, I think the damage is actually appropriate because of how the move is a little bit broken. Like you can get this move off so many different ways and so easily trap somebody in this move. So that one is actually appropriate. But I am overall disappointed with it, and disappointed that we didn't get a new ultimate for Vegeta, although I don't know what they would have given him, if that makes sense. But guys, that is going to wrap up this live stream. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. When I do reach, I'm very close to 10,000 subscribers. When I do reach 10,000, I'm going to do I'm going to do like a 10-hour live stream. But do look for them on Saturdays. From now on, as long as I am available, I will be trying to do live streams on Saturdays. It will be with subscribers, so if you guys want to play, we can do things. Next week, I'm probably going to grind out TP medals and super mix capsules because I want to do some more QQ bangs. I want to see what else I can make. So that will definitely be something I'll be doing next week. But also, if you guys are stuck, can't get a move unlocked or something, and you want to join me, let me know in the chat, and we can go do that quest and try and get it unlocked for you. But yeah, I will definitely see you guys next time.